Man, I run this phone too hot. Trying to, what do you call it, record and charge it. Throw it in the freezer for a little bit. But hey, we're moving on, man. That's enough rambling on about the 11 sectors. We are on the dogs of the Dow. The 10 highest yielding stocks in the Dow. They all have to pay a dividend. You buy them at the beginning of the year. You add to them as the year goes on. This one is the, man. They don't change too. Like Walgreens ain't even in the Dow no more. But the dogs of the Dow say to, you know, keep buying it. Yeah. You hear people talk about how, man, Walgreens, how did they even add it? It's like when shit's going bad, you know. They don't want anything to do with it. But when it's good, they're going to be saying, God, I wish I bought more. So, I mean, you know, maybe they go to business. Sears did. So, you never know, man. We're going to start with Coca-Cola here. And these are in no particular order. I just arranged them. Coca-Cola looks a lot like the XLP, even run extreme. Though it's in the XLP. Doesn't look like it actually. XLP is flying. Oh, it does look like the XLP. Kinda, but not really. So again, 69.4 RSI. You get the picture. Not gonna be anal on these. We're gonna put now this is interesting. The MACD is down. TSI is flat. And stochastics came together, just kind of bouncing on that line there. So 1 being buy it, at 3 being don't buy it. I'm gonna say this is a 3, because if you look left, it was down here. I would not be buying it up here. I mean, you could. It could turn into 1 and run higher. That's the thing too. So I would let it come down before buying it, so I'm gonna put a 3. J&J. My family used to work there. My cousin still works there. Damn. 69 RSI. This one is the 7-minute. This one lower. Would I buy this right now? Hell fucking no. Let's go ahead and put 70 RSI for, you know, Coca-Cola. Sorry, brain fart. Now this one's a 2 at resistance and the RSI is at 70. Right at and a 70 RSI. It's like this one we don't think is running. This one you should have been in. This one's just running. Yeah, definitely not a buy here. When doing this, the stages, you want, what are we buying? Nah, it's just everything's running right now. So, Cisco. A lot of the Dow stocks. This is my first time looking at Dow stocks. Doing state of the market on these things. It's interesting. I haven't been putting enough time into this. I've been just flying through it. And that's kind of stupid. I want to practice more. So here I am making 3 videos on it. On state of the market. Also 69 RSI. Now, the 5 caught up. It's barely touching it. Becky is flat. TSI still's running, but that line's catching up. And then stochastics looks like it came together, hasn't turned yet. I'm gonna put a 3 on this one and 70 RSI. Looking for confluence, so we use all the indicators. The moving averages, RSI. I think RSI is an indicator. Yeah, RSI is an indicator. So we use all the indicators, and then we use the moving averages. Use price action, trend lines. You know, that's when we look left. It's like what happened back here. You know, price has memory because people have memory. That's what Dr. Elder says, at least. Interesting. Yeah, 370 RSI. I mean 69.20. Not looking at the 7. I actually need to take this off. This is for day trading. I use the 7 RSI to day trade the TQ. And I have not been doing that, so I should probably take it off. But I don't know. It means I'm always ready to day trade. You know, why would I want to take it off when I can just keep it on and day trade when I want to? It doesn't hurt anything. Probably gonna keep it on. Anyway, man, if I up my stock charts subscription, I could have, you know, multiple chart lists in here, which would be sick. So I could just have my 7 wins in one chart list. I can have my 11 sectors in one chart list. I can have my dogs the Dow in one chart list. I've spent a lot of money this week on nonsense, and I did not upgrade my stock chart subscription. Maybe I'll look into that, because it would be easier to go through this. You know, you don't need a filter. You just fucking stop being lazy and scan through it. People want the easy way. People also don't want to win as bad. It's Friday night, man. That's why I'm here. Trying to fucking win this shit. I want it, man. I want it. I want it. Anyway. This looks like it's setting up. Stochastics already ran. TSI, the black is on top, so it's about to turn maybe. MACD it is positive, being on the upside. And we got an anchor point. We have a box. I mean, we also have this over here. And then nothing on the side. I'm gonna say this is Amgen's at stage 1. No, because it could just run higher. And it did not tap extreme yet. But also it went extreme here. It didn't go extreme on the downside. So it could just run away to the upside. Which, I don't know, they're talking about monkey flu or monkey pox or some shit like that. And biotech, or these big pharma, tends to thrive in, you know, when they need to make medicine. So I don't know. Maybe that's what that is. So that's using the news. I pay for news too, man. I pay for charts. I pay for news. And I don't use the Barron's as much. And then I could buy Morningstar too. Morningstar would tell me how much is Amgen worth. You know? And then we could see, is it a stage 1 at a fair price? Or is it undervalued? Is it overvalued? Could wait for that 200 to catch up, because once it taps that, usually that 200 tells us true value in a sense.